Welcome, today I'll be playing as Princess Tamar, first girl boss of Georgia and extremely successful at that. And my goal will be to conquer the kingdoms of Georgia, Armenia, Dailam, thereby fulfilling that Tamar Mepe achievement as foretold by game developers. I will not lie, diplomatic lifestyle is not very useful, so I will make the only viable diplomatic decision of this campaign and marry for the largest bonus to Marshal. And eventually this guy will also become an accolade. I will go martial authority focus to increase control in new holdings, as we are very likely to conquer a few at some point. Start with fabricating claim on county of Dwin. When I was doing achievement a year ago, I would also go to accelerate the succession, but with changes to intrigue, now I don't have resources to invite anyone. So I will have to sit and just look at it. The claim is ready. It is time to go petition our royal pater. He accepts with demand to increase levies from contract. I can do that. So now I have second county with special building that gives gold. As foretold by game scripts, there will be war declared on your father. He is not very competent, so there are very likely to become protracted conflicts that you will eventually inherit. Since there is not much to do anyway, it would be in my best interest to go and help him. Okay, that duke wants his county back. Now I have a war of my own. Time to start putting money into troops. Luckily he attacked me like an idiot and I white-pissed him after winning. And went back to helping the king. Nature takes its course. Long live the king! This guy did not earn any war score in 3 years, so I will white-piece him for free. And this one is kinda problematic. He has more troops and better commander, so if I cannot outfight him, I will outsiege him. I have trebuchet, so I am faster. I have finally enough prestige to make an accolade, so Tamar's husband becomes tactician, which in turn makes me kinda a tough soldier. Alright, I took that guy's capital, I will white-piece it. Okay, we are good. Now finally can start playing. I will move my capital to the jure capital of Georgia, start developing it, and since Tamar is diligent, I also can develop the capital decision. Okay, done with that. This guy is the smallest, only one county, so holy war it is. Host coronation meanwhile. And I think I made a mistake by taking Shape the Realm oath. It is probably better to not take any, to be less distracted and take all of your gold towards war. I will swap barracks in capital in favor of stables for my special units, so we could ride in style. I can make a second accolade and I luckily have a besieger that will be useful. Continue to conquer weaker neighbors. It is a good idea to try to conquer borders of our future kingdom to prevent other bigger players from taking it. All lands that we will gain will be of hostile religion, and I don't have trouble smacking revolts, but one must keep an eye on faction page, so it will not happen at inconvenient moment. Take Seneschal to increase control in newly acquired counties faster, so they will bring more money. Keep increasing amount of troops when possible. I go for 2 full stacks of archers first, cause they are cheap and will help as sappers later. Most of low-hanging fruits are already in my basket, so I will start attacking that guy over there. Unfortunately, my husband died from disease. So, in order to acquire that martial bonus, I will have to remarry. Seljuk Empire was weakened because of internal strife, and I decided to try an attack with Holy War for Kingdom Casus Belli. And got attacked by Sultanate of Ram on the other side. And in less than a year Seljuk Empire imploded. I'm quite sure it is scripted, well, not the date, but the event itself. So be wary of that. Having no interest in a war for one county while I am being attacked, I ditched it altogether. Alright, it's time to handle problems. I will start with cleaning this revolt and come back for this one. Now it would be absolutely alright to surrender and let them take that land in order to retake it later with bigger armies. But I went into debt to hire mercenaries and eventually win because I have principles. And my principle is I love money. Because he had to pay me 1,000 gold after losing. Nice doing business with you. Please come again. I turned that money into additional troops, so things got easier from here. I got attacked once again and got gifted another 1,000 gold. This guy is too poor to pay, so I white-pieced him. Now that all of my aggressive neighbors are locked in truce, I can go back to conquering. Because I am staying in authority focus, I get this event where I can choose one commander trait. I got Sappers, which was the perk I was originally here for, and now since I'm quite old, I will switch to medicine focus and start working on whole of body to prolong my days on this earth. I finished working on Armenia Kingdom and now it's time to focus on Kingdom of Dailum. Declaring holy wars requires piety, so you need to save up a bit of gold for that, because it's not exactly cheap. I went through another 3 wars that were pretty uneventful, because I am relatively strong at the moment, well, at least compared to my neighbors. I very obviously inherit a few war and have some problems with revolt, but after resolving that... So here it is, complete control of Armenia, Dailam and Georgia. I don't exactly remember if you actually need to hold titles, but if that is required, you can just create them. Tamar is 48 at the moment, and I think that's another at least 10 years of lifespan, and that should be enough in order to make it down to healthy and whole of body eventually. Mongol did show up, but they are far from here still, so there is plenty of time. And before Under Heaven, Mongols were in the corner of the map, so they would move here, but now they can also move here and here, so it will take them more time and more opportunities to fuck up. Alright, let's recap. Take Martial Lifestyle, get Tactician Accolade for extra 15, a Lifestyle Experience, Excellent Physician will give 10, Excellent Tutor another 10. Trebuchets for Fast Siege, 2 regiments of Archer for cheap damage, 2 regiments of Pikemen for counter, and Manaspa to pack a real punch. That will be all from me. So long.